Today, we're looking at something truly ambitious, the concept of the quantum home.
That's right. It's this idea for a habitat, really a gigastructure, designed for permanent living in places we currently consider uninhabitable. Think deep space, ice moons, even high-pressure gas giants.
And surviving there requires more than just thick walls, doesn't it? We're talking about three core technologies working together.
Exactly. There's the material itself, then a kind of integrated nervous system, and finally, an active defense field. It's a fundamental shift, really, moving beyond just absorbing threats passively.
To actively canceling them at a quantum level. Okay, let's start with that first pillar. The material. What's wrong with, say, diamond? It's the hardest material we know.
It is incredibly hard, but even cubic diamond has a predictable structure. It has cleavage planes. Under enough stress, especially dynamic stress, it will fracture along those lines, predictably.
Ah, okay, so the crack knows where to go. How do you stop that?
You make the structure unpredictable. The proposal uses a hexagonal diamond quasicrystal substrate. Maybe think of it like Penrose tiles on a floor.
I know those. Ordered, but the pattern never repeats itself. A periodic.
Precisely. That non-repeating order on the atomic level means there's no easy, continuous path for a fracture to follow.
So it dramatically increases stiffness and fracture toughness up to theoretical limits.
That's the projection, yeah.
Yep.
We're talking integrity under loads maybe up to 500 gigapascals, and there's a bonus. This structure is inherently good for passive shielding, too.
How so?
Its periodicity is great at scattering high-energy particles, like cosmic rays, especially if you dope it, make it a quantum quasicrystalline composite, or QQC, with heavy elements like tantalum.
Okay, a super tough, self-shielding skin, but it needs a brain, right? That's the quantum nervous system, the QNS.
Right. Think of it as the habitat's self-awareness layer. It uses networks of entangled quantum sensors spread throughout the shell.
Entangled sensors, so you get information faster or more precisely.
More precisely, much more. We're talking diagnostic precision, getting close to the fundamental Heisenberg limit. Experiments suggest improvements like 88% better precision aren't unreasonable.
Which means you can detect damage way before it becomes catastrophic, like a single atom out of place.
Potentially, yes. And that level of detail is what enables true self-healing. The QNS uses that data to direct localized field manipulators.
Quantum metamaterials.
You could call them that. They guide molecular assemblers, tiny machines, to rebuild damaged sections atom by atom.
Okay, atomically precise repair is amazing, but how do you even build a kilometer-scale dome like this in the first place, especially in space?
That's the scaling challenge. The idea relies on hierarchical self-assembly, HSA. Essentially, the QNS guides the construction, using those same field techniques and building itself from local resources.
ISRU in situ resource utilization. Makes sense. Okay, now for the wildest part. The protective quantum bubble, or PQB. This isn't just a shield, is it?
No, not like a physical barrier. It's about actively manipulating the quantum vacuum outside the habitat.
Manipulating the vacuum? How?
It hinges on generating and stabilizing localized regions of negative energy density, NED. Often theorists invoke the Casimir effect as a potential mechanism.
Negative energy density. That sounds exotic. What does it do?
Well, the primary function is defense. An NED field could actively deflect even ultra-high energy cosmic rays, things that would punch through almost any passive material. It cancels the threat using physics, not just mass.
And the implications of controlling NED at that scale are
huge, right? Absolutely huge. If you can stably create macroscopic NED regions, you're talking about the ability to locally warp space-time geometry itself.
Which opens the door to things like inertial dampening, neutralizing G-forces.
That's the speculation, yes. Or even active impact cancellation. It's important to note, though, this isn't about tapping infinite zero-point energy.
Oh. Where does the energy come from, then?
It's about harnessing the finite energy difference created by engineering those NED boundary conditions. It's a contained, engineered effect.
So wrapping this up, the quantum home concept represents a total paradigm shift for survival in space.
From passive endurance to active quantum-level control and cancellation.
Exactly. And there's a fascinating final thought here. The sheer technological sophistication needed to build something like this, manipulating vacuum energy, space-time geometry, would be incredibly hard to hide.
You mean?
It would likely generate a very distinct, very powerful techno-signature, something unique. If we ever detected something like that out there, it wouldn't just suggest alien life, but potentially a civilization operating at a Kardashev Type 2 engineering level. It gives us a whole new angle for SETI.
A truly profound implication. That's all the time we have for this deep dive. Join us next time.